it is, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we told him to come back up. Oh my gosh.
Tonight, we look at 6 disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. Real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. This lesser-known channel has only uploaded 3 videos so far. Each one follows the same format. Solo treasure hunting, no voiceover, just raw footage of what's discovered along the way. But despite being new, the very first video made quite an impression. While metal detecting in a remote forest area, the creator stumbled across something unexpected. A lone backpack resting in the middle of the woods. Curious, he picked it up. After all, it's not every day you find something like that in such an isolated spot. Inside were 2 tightly sealed trash bags, and what they contained was far beyond ordinary. Hidden within were bundles of cocaine, a firearm wrapped in cloth, a stash of diamonds, and a stack of cash. The contents strongly suggested a connection to serious criminal activity, likely someone involved in the drug trade, who had hidden their valuables deep in the woods, assuming it was safe from discovery. Finding something like this could be either incredibly fortunate or deeply unlucky, because if the person who hid it decides to come back, they probably won't be pleased to find it disturbed. What makes the situation more unsettling is that the creator never contacted authorities. Instead, he chose to tamper with the evidence and leave it behind. For something this serious, that kind of decision raises more questions than answers. Some viewers speculate that the whole thing might have been staged for attention. It's rare, and risky for someone to casually tear open bags filled with illegal substances, especially on camera. On the other hand, if it was real, then the creator may have unknowingly put himself in serious danger. Was this a genuine criminal stash discovered by chance, or just a carefully planned piece of content made to go viral? Either way, one thing's certain: something this shocking isn't easily forgotten. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. In June 2017, Cindy was on a birthday trip with her family to the Grand Canyon, soaking in the stunning scenery. Like most parts of the canyon, the area was protected by safety railings due to its steep and dangerous cliffs. While enjoying the view, she noticed a barefoot man nearby who appeared to be under the influence. Instead of staying safely behind the barrier, he climbed over it and began walking along the exposed edge of the canyon.
He should come back. Is there anybody that works here? What?
Oh, do not have to get out though. I'm good. Okay. I have to get back up though. That's the issue.
It's going back, man.
Just come back.
Oh yeah, I'll come back sometime. Oh, this is fucking beautiful.
It is, but
Despite people urging him to step back to safety, he continued along the ledge, seemingly unfazed by the danger. Moments later, he reportedly muttered something troubling before losing his balance. In an instant, he slipped and plummeted off the side of the cliff, right before the eyes of stunned onlookers.
oh shit, is he okay? Wait. Oh no. No. Don't look. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We told him to come back up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need to call. You have your phone. Get your phone.
Helicopter is out.
Can we call? Oh my gosh.
Dumbass.
Oh my god. Baby girl.
There's no back in.
Oh my gosh.
He said we never happened before.
Is he not? He's not moving, huh? He's not moving. Hello? Hello?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Hello?
Panic followed as witnesses scrambled to call emergency services. A helicopter rescue team was quickly dispatched to the scene. Miraculously, the man survived. His fall was broken just before a second drop, one that would have certainly been fatal. However, his recovery was far from easy. He spent 2 months in a coma, suffering from sepsis due to infections in both of his collapsed lungs. Though he eventually regained mental clarity, his memory remains inconsistent. Some speculate that the man may have underestimated the risk in a moment of impulsiveness, possibly amplified by intoxication. Others see it as a symptom of the growing trend of thrill-seeking behavior in tourist spots, where social media validation can outweigh common sense. Was it a reckless act fueled by alcohol, or a deeper cry for attention gone too far? Either way, one thing is certain: no view is worth risking your life over, especially when the safest vantage point is just a few feet away. The following footage comes from a remote, snow-covered region of Romania. Two cousins were out driving along an icy back road when their vehicle got stuck in the snow. The one filming, who also happens to run the channel, began recording the moment, partly to poke fun at his cousin's driving skills. At first, everything seemed lighthearted, but as the camera rolled, something unexpected appeared in the distance.
Ajmo, dejmo. Da. Ce mă acolo? Ce-a fost aia?
Barely noticeable at first, a figure stood silently among the trees, upright, motionless, and clearly watching them. As soon as it seemed to realize it had been seen, the figure suddenly turned and ran into the forest, leaving the pair stunned and genuinely unsettled. Their reaction wasn't over the top or exaggerated, which added to the authenticity of the moment. Whatever they saw, it wasn't part of the plan. Could this have been a rare encounter with the elusive creature known in folklore as Bigfoot? While it's possible the figure was a person in a costume, the setting, weather conditions, and spontaneous nature of the video make staging less likely, though not impossible. So what exactly did they capture on film that day? A prank gone unnoticed by one cousin? Or did they unknowingly record something that's managed to stay hidden in Romania's wilderness for decades? This footage comes from Ethan Price Outdoors, a YouTube channel dedicated to fishing, outdoor exploration, and small river adventures, often filmed in scenic, rural parts of the Midwest United States. On August 10, 2020, the creator and his father were fishing a remote creek in Illinois. The outing started off peaceful. The two made steady progress, landing multiple smallmouth bass and enjoying the tranquility of the landscape. The sound of running water, the shade from overhanging trees, and the occasional excitement of a strong catch. They even noted how surprisingly productive the spot was, with a mix of lures working better than expected. It was a calm, wholesome day of father-son bonding in nature, until everything changed. Without warning,
That's cool. You can still see it swimming too, going downstream. Wow. Okay, so there's a few nice ones in here. All right, back on that grind. All I know is I don't have to pay the tolls.
That's all right. You can fill the gas tank.
That's all right, I'll fill it. Because this was 100% my idea. I do like fishing in the shade though. That is nice. I would say that this direction was a much better idea than the other direction. There's one. Another little smallmouth. I probably would have skipped over this spot if you wouldn't have stopped here. Yeah, that's the plan. Maybe do that in April. There's another little smallie. There's a good one. Oh, that is a good fish. That is a nice bass. Nice smallie. There we go. Oh no! Yeah, that was probably another one that was around 13, 14 inch range. I can't believe these things are working. Sometimes you got to go back to the basics, I guess. These are the OG lures. That is a ginormous creek chub. There were 3 of them going for it, but I thought it was a smallie or I'd have not been wasting my time on them. You know it's a big creek chub when you can lip the thing. Holy smokers. There he goes. Best catch of the day.
a man approached them on an ATV and accused them of trespassing. The mood quickly shifted.
Oh, you did not. You went under me. You're good. You gonna catch that fish? Where's your gun range? That scared the crap out of me. Well, that's the first. Well, I guess. Well, good luck. There's no service. That's probably why they're shooting guns. I mean, what are you gonna do? Shoot us? Well, those gunshots, I'm assuming, were the grumpy guy that came down here and told us to beat it. So apparently, you can own the river, and he's calling the police. So no big deal. We were backing out anyways. We're like 2 miles from the truck. So hopefully the police meet us there. We'll see. It'll be good either way. Hey, catching any? A few. It's a little slow, but caught any big ones? Really? Wow, we even fished that. Be careful, there's some clown up there shooting and screaming at people. Apparently we're trespassing if we're in the river. He called the police, or he said he was going to, so.
How far up?
Probably a mile.
Probably no more than that.
There's a sign on a tree to the left. We thought it said gun range, but apparently it says, like, we'll shoot you if you come here, so
Aren't people floating the river?
I don't know. Yeah, good luck, man. There's a good one. Stay on, stay on. As soon as it hit the water, slammed it. There's a pretty little smallmouth on her way back. Kind of right off that boulder out there. Another little smallie.
Moments later, gunshots rang out in their direction, shattering the peace. Looking toward the riverbank, they saw 3 individuals standing there, one of whom was shouting and visibly agitated. The men claimed they owned the creek, though it was unclear whether the area was private or public. Not wanting to escalate the situation, the YouTuber and his father decided to leave immediately and make their way back to their vehicle, still several miles away. Along the way, they encountered others who had also heard the commotion, further deepening the confusion about land ownership in the area. Despite finishing the day with a few more fish, the encounter left a lasting impact. A relaxing fishing trip had nearly turned into something far more dangerous. The situation highlights the legal gray areas that can exist in rural regions, especially around waterways. In some states, streams and creeks can pass through private land, leading to conflict. But resorting to gunfire as a means of enforcement is reckless and unlawful. Whether the men truly owned that stretch of creek or not, the aggressive response was disproportionate. Would you return to a place like that, knowing someone might be waiting with a weapon? And if this happened to you, alone, deep in the woods, how would you respond? On February 28, 2025, YouTuber Mo Sarge uploaded a solo camping video filmed deep within the Canadian wilderness. It was meant to be another peaceful overnight trip, a remote location surrounded by dense forests, far from civilization. But as the video unfolds, the tone gradually shifts from serene to unsettling.
Truly nowhere. I'm listening in right now. I just heard. It sounded like a woman screaming. Yeah, that was weird. Wasn't even recording. I'm just walking, and it sounded like a woman, like actually screaming like she needed help. It's hard to hear with this thick hat on. That was like really, really scary.
While hiking to a fort he had previously started building, Mo reported hearing what sounded like a woman screaming. At first, he dismissed it as wildlife, but then he stumbled across something unusual.
I still need about probably another half an hour to get to the campsite. And by campsite, I mean the place where I was trying to build like a fort. Oh, what the fuck? Somebody lost a jacket. How do you lose a jacket out here? Hello? Doesn't it look like someone got like pushed or something? It looks like somebody got pushed here. It's like a woman's jacket. Yeah, it's a winter jacket. It's a nice one too. What the hell? Somebody dropped their jacket. And look at this. Yeah, it looks like somebody like fell here. This is like a little bridge. I wonder if somebody under the bridge. Hello? Nope. Yeah, it looks like somebody fell. Yeah, it looks like a big scuffle. Like it literally looks like a big scuffle happened. I wonder if that was... No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think here. I'm like, I wonder if that was like the scream that I heard. I'm gonna leave this hanging. Maybe somebody fell and then they just left without their jacket. I'm gonna leave it hanging right here. That's weird. Such a weird thing to find in the cold winter.
A winter jacket lying on the ground, partially buried in the snow, torn and out of place. The area around the jacket showed signs of a struggle. Snow was disturbed, and a small footbridge nearby looked as if someone had fallen or been pushed. There was no one in sight. Mo decided to leave the jacket hanging nearby in case someone returned to retrieve it. Continuing his trek through the snow, Mo planned to camp for the night. He brought food, a small grill, and basic supplies, but remained distracted by what he'd found.
And it's just, I'm not liking this adventure. This is probably one of the worst ones today. It's just the snow is too deep, and it's, I should have known better than to come here. But it's okay. I've got a lot of work cut out for me. The plan is to camp out and make some food. I got a mini grill, got a couple of steaks for the night, and I got a sleeping bag in my big bag. Little tiny shovel for me to clear some snow. Only one bottle of water. which I need more than life itself right now. Gonna try and fly my drone. I'm hearing airplanes above. Hopefully this ain't a no-fly zone, because I really want to see if there's somebody out here, because I've been hearing someone screaming. Unless it's just somebody messing around. But if there is someone out here, I bet you anything that jacket that I found probably belongs to them. SD card file system error. Of course, there's always something wrong. Of course, anytime I come here, there's always something wrong. Like, I'm not even making this up. SD card error. Like, why? What is wrong with this SD card? It's a brand new SD card. Yeah, let me just show you guys like how vast this forest is. Like, it is massive, and I'm hiking all through this. This is where I am right now. Like, I'm in the middle of this. Holy moly. But I don't, like, there's nothing that's gonna catch my eye right now. Let's see.
Max altitude reached.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody out here. I mean, that doesn't mean that there isn't. I just can't see them on the drone. All right, well, whatever, man. I'm just gonna start cleaning up this fort, clean the snow around, and get my shelter ready for tonight. Make a fire and everything. I gotta collect fire. Well, I mean, there's a lot of firewood. I think I can get it going. So yeah, I will see you guys back. Whew. Okay, that was loud. That sounded like it was close by.
Max altitude reached.
Come on, come down, you stupid drone. That sounded like somebody was nearby.
Landing.
Yeah, that was someone definitely screaming. Yet again. I need to go and investigate that. If somebody is actually out here and they do need help, then let's do our part and help them out. I'm gonna leave this for now and go and see if this lady actually needs help. Came from this area, which obviously is where the creepy haunted dolls are. Hello, ladies. Have you heard of a screaming woman out here? This is so creepy. I hate coming here. Let's keep moving. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me.
He launched a drone to scan the surrounding forest from above, hoping to spot signs of life, but found nothing. Just as he resumed preparing camp, another loud sound echoed nearby, loud enough to draw concern.
Yeah, guys, I just got back to my car, and this guy was just standing on the trail, smoking a cigarette, and he looked really, really stressed and pissed off. But I don't see a woman anywhere. There's another guy behind me here, but he literally just rolled in. But this guy in the white car looked very fucking suspicious, so I started recording him. Like, he was just standing there, looking like he's waiting on someone, and there's literally no one else here. So, I don't know, I think this might be our guy. I have no proof of it, but he just looked like he was very pissed. And when I was walking out the trail, he was just walking very, very slowly, like he had just done something wrong. Why is this guy like circling my car? That's weird. Maybe this is our guy. What's he doing? What the hell is Buddy doing? Buddy, what are you doing, buddy? Buddy, what are you doing? What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's cleaning up some garbage. Okay, that's nice of him. Or evidence. He just picked up a beer can. Okay, Buddy's not our perp here. I still think it's this dude in the white car. Now he's just sitting there. His car's not even running. It's cold outside. Yeah, no joke, guys. When I was walking out almost near the parking lot, I ran into this guy that was smoking a cigarette, which I told you guys back there I smelled cigarettes, right? And he was just standing literally in the middle of the way, not moving, nothing. And I think I got a recording of him doing that. And then he started going when he realized I was behind him, but he was walking very, very slowly. Almost like in a manner where he had done something wrong. But there's no woman out here. So I got his plates, C918 Honda Civic. I got his plates, just in case. I think I got his face. I don't know how clear that camera was. I'm gonna drive by him right now and see if there's a woman in the vehicle. It's probably like the best thing to do. All right, here we go. I'm so nervous right now. Let's see if there's a woman in the vehicle, yeah? Yeah, I don't see a woman in the car. What's he doing? He's got clothes back there. Oh, that's weird. Why is Buddy over here running away now? That's so weird. This guy came, picked up a can, and just left. Oh, he's pulling out. Bro, is this guy gonna follow me? I'm gonna pull back in and try to record him. I feel like this may be our guy, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in. Oh wait, he just changed. What the hell? All right, now I look suspicious to him. He just changed where he was parked when that guy left, took off running. What the f is going on around here? Like, actually, So here's what's gonna happen. I don't see a woman anywhere, but it looks like there's a car that maybe crashed, or maybe it's her car. Maybe something happened. What the hell happened here? Oh, is that a woman? Oh my God, that's a woman on the phone. Oh, maybe something happened to her, but she had clothes on her. I'm going back. This is crazy. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, this just happened. Like, something literally just happened. I gotta figure out what it is. Let's see if we can get a shot of her face. She's sitting in the tow truck passenger side. Like, her car, maybe it's just a coincidence that there's somebody broken. Yeah, that is a woman. Hi, are you okay? What the Okay, I'm like, this is fucked up. Dude sitting there in the parking lot. I'm recording this for the cops. Like, something just went down. The parking lot is literally right there, guys. Dude's sitting there. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. He's still sitting there. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a glimpse of him. I'm literally gonna sit here and watch this shit. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call the cops and I'm gonna tell them what I found. I'm gonna send them my footage. If that is the woman, she's okay. And she's wearing clothes somehow. Maybe the tow truck guy gave her clothes. I don't know. That guy looked fucking shady, I'm telling you. He looked fucking shady. My blood is literally boiling right now. Like, I'm really pissed off.
As he investigated further, he found a scarf partially frozen in the snow, stained with what appeared to be dried blood. The unsettling discoveries, paired with the continued distant noises, turned his wilderness retreat into something far more disturbing. Eventually, Mo returned to the parking lot, and that's when things took another strange turn. A man was seen standing alone on the trail, smoking, appearing tense and agitated. Another individual soon appeared and picked up a beer can before walking away. The first man remained parked in a white car, not running the engine despite freezing temperatures. Mo grew suspicious, particularly after noting the man's slow, almost hesitant movements, as if something was weighing on him. Moments later, Mo spotted a woman in the passenger seat of a tow truck nearby. She was on the phone, dressed, and seemingly unharmed. But Mo couldn't confirm if she was connected to the jacket and scarf he'd discovered earlier in the woods. He captured footage of the individuals and their vehicles, submitted the recordings to the authorities, and hoped the woman was safe. However, once the video resumes at home, Mo shares that he never received confirmation about what actually happened. To this day, no official update has ever clarified what unfolded in those woods, or who left those items behind. Some speculate that Mo may have inadvertently arrived at the scene of an emergency just after it occurred, or perhaps even something darker. The blood-stained scarf, the sounds of screaming, and the suspicious behavior of nearby individuals raise more questions than answers. But without a clear link between the woman seen later and the clues found earlier, the case remains open-ended. Was Mo simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? Or did he stumble into something far more sinister? Could the woman have escaped from something, or someone, just minutes before he arrived? Sort of Interesting is a YouTube channel known for its laid-back, cozy approach to wild and stealth camping. Most videos feature peaceful solo outings, gear reviews, and gentle commentary that captures the relaxing side of outdoor life. But on this occasion, what began as a calm solo trip took an unexpected and unnerving turn.
Already today, everything's soaking on the ground. It's forecast 50% chance of rain for every hour until 9 AM tomorrow. My shoes are literally falling apart around my feet, and I couldn't set out until after it had got dark. This sounds like the recipe of a fantastic first ever solo wild camp. I'm Dan Brown, and let's just go and enjoy some nice peaceful calm time in the hills. My backpack for the trip was around 8 kilograms. I packed everything on the inside rather than having the camping rolls on the outside like I normally would, just to be a little bit more low-key and stealthy. I have actually got a backup battery to recharge my head torch and my phone and stuff. However, I'm going to keep my head torch on relatively low settings.
The creator, Dan, set out on what was meant to be his first true solo wild camp. The weather wasn't ideal. Heavy rain earlier in the day had left the ground soaked, and forecasts predicted a 50% chance of rain every hour through the night. Despite worn-out gear and soggy terrain, he pressed on, aiming to enjoy some solitude in the hills. To conserve power, he kept his headlamp on a low setting during the hike, which, combined with the dense woods and his heavy backpack, made progress slow. He mentioned feeling uneasy as dim lighting played tricks on his eyes and ears. Eventually, he stopped to rest and considered cooking a meal using his portable stove.
So I've been walking for about an hour at this point, and it really is amazing the difference that the backpack has made. And also the fact I'm using a much dimmer light is starting to make me think I'm sure I can hear stuff and see little flashes and that. I'm sure I can't, but I can't be sure in here where I need to be. So yeah, quick backpack rest, and then we're gonna get, in fact I might get the stove out now, find a spot on the way ahead.
But when he briefly switched his light to full beam to scout for a flat rock, things changed.
Get some spooky footage. Dim lights only now. Just shining the torch around on full beam, showing like the woods to the camera. Some car somewhere on a road up there stopped, and I swear a torch shone into the trees, obviously from well above my head, but it's just spooked me a bit. Oh man, my heart is going. I swear the car that I just mentioned pulled up and somebody has got out. I don't know if it's just coincidence. I'm trying to tell myself that, but I am really, oh my goodness me. I know. This isn't fun, this. I am so stupid. I am the stupidest person. I don't know if you can see that they are literally scanning up and down. Can you see this on the ground? They're literally looking straight at me. I don't know what to do. I'm literally crouched. I'm sat on the ground. Right, the camera off. After a while, they finally left, and so I stayed hanging around in the woods for a good while after, just to make sure everybody was definitely gone.
Far up on a road above the woods, a car appeared to slow down, and moments later, a flashlight beam swept through the trees, scanning the forest. It wasn't just a glance. The light lingered and searched, eventually pointing directly at his location. Whether it was a coincidence or something more intentional wasn't clear, but the situation quickly escalated in tension. He immediately turned off his light and dropped to the ground, hiding silently as the flashlight continued to sweep the forest. After a prolonged wait in silence and darkness, the vehicle finally departed. Dan remained in place a while longer, making sure the person was truly gone, before choosing to leave and hike away in the opposite direction, a decision likely made out of caution. There are a few possible explanations for what happened. The driver may have seen a light deep in the woods and grown curious, perhaps thinking it was something strange or supernatural, or they may have believed someone was lost and needed help. But there's also the more unsettling possibility that someone spotted a lone camper and had more sinister intentions. Whatever the case, it's a reminder of how vulnerable you can be when camping alone in isolated places. What would you have done in that moment? Hide, confront, or flee? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.